Hello, YouTube. Anyways, I say we get right into chapter 26. I'm sorry, not 26, 25. Glad doing the support. You don't fit in with this roving band of Aoric, do you? Your stone sticks out from the wall. Oh, it's you again. Come down to the colony in the Grand Desert. Others live there, others like you. You know, the branded. I don't know what you're babbling about, but you're embarrassing yourself. I belong here, thank you. I see. Well, that's the case. I won't twist your arm. That's it? But that's it. Okay, what a waste. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Forsooth, what ho! My eyes behold, sir. Pray tell, what would you ask me, good sir? Well, I just wanted to chat. I try to speak with all the members of the army when I have time. I see, a fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers all to be aloof, ready always for a fight. And if all goes well, sweet happiness abounds. But if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts. Yeah, listen, yet you walk out among your men at arms, spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir, huzzah, until the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the metal of the man, and studied you with a cautious, steady eye, and I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans, with set of great wealth, his own goals. Had such been your own ethic and deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift, to see a person vanished in the night. Yet lo! What do I find before my eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer, as would beset the moon herself with lust. General? Sorry about that. Must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something? Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips. And if you're offering a cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? And I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired. Your words will make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale you with a tale or two, and poems to ease the savage toll of war. I love voicing him, but holy cow, those lines are so out there.
Mister, excuse me, mister. Are you guys gonna go to these mountains? There are lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're gonna go up there and take care of them, aren't you? You're gonna make them pay. Please, mister, say that you are. My mama and sister and me don't have anywhere else to go. But I want to go back to the cabin Papa built.
I understand. We're gonna take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, alright?
Yay! Go give them heck, mister. Wait, I heard those guys talking about something too. As if everyone comes up the mountain, single file, they'll get them all at once. It was something like that anyway.
Really? I thought it'd help. Thanks.
Good luck, mister. Kill them all. Do it for my papa.
Hey there, little man. I got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will ya? And you would be... My name's Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker. World-class berserker? That's a rather dubious title. What's this? You doubted my strength! I can pin a tiger with my bare hands. It's not just hot air either. Dubious. You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and then see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. But let me tell you, if the gold's not good enough, I'm gone. All this sounds vaguely familiar, but at least you're confident. Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this list. All right, you're in. Yeah. So how about taking me to meet the general? I'm the general. My voice cracked. Oh my goodness. That's good. You're funny, little guy. general's jet. Must be that big of there.
Largo?
Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me.
Did you come looking for little old me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too.
What? Are you really gonna hire Largo, General Ike?
That's the plan. Huh? The little guy really is the general? Well, I look like the biggest fool around. I mean, big. Sorry if I offended you, little guy.
He's such a clown. Well, you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker.
Yeah.
He's been a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually. At the same time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Definitely doing this. Largo is the most disappointing unit in the game because I love berserkers in Fire Emblem games. It's my favorite class just to screw around with because they just tend to be so fun, but he's not bad. He's not great. He's no... As much as Ross is mediocre early on, Ross the Sacred Stones is one of the best berserkers out there. So. And Project Ember for Fire Emblem 6 makes the berserkers amazing. Ranulf, whereabouts is the Galleon army encamped? Just over these mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces at the capital. The time for us to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain. If we go around the mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days at least. In that case, we have no choice but to go through them, right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello? I love Ranulf and Ike. They're great friends, and same with Sora and Ike. Both of them are fantastic duos, and I really one of these days want to get the A rank support of Ranulf and Ike, but I tend to do the Soren one instead. The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, man. Let him get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. We must not let Crimea jump forces with those subhumans. This is a map where I try my hardest to get Ike leveled. But it isn't always easy. Commander, the foes are encamped at the top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible, especially the enemy commander, right? Right, how did you... I know, genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right, move out. Watch them make Soren a Avatar character in a remake. Yeah, you can probably guess who I'm gonna have kill that guy. Right, and yeah, I want to do that one. Give him. Pretty much all my armies are going to go to the left. Ike is essentially alone in to the right. The levels. He's about level 16. I would like to do as little bonus XP as possible. I do want him to be... I haven't decided if I want him going into 27 promoted or if going in at 19 is okay. one. I know Thunder isn't effective, but how does it do? One? I do think she... I don't think she kills. I want to find out. Doesn't. Does kill. Oh well. If I remember correctly, there are no enemy reinforcements in this chapter. If Randolph's in danger, I can rescue Randolph. That's why I'm doing that. The next chapter actually should be a pretty quick one, I think. But chapter 27 is going to be one of the longest videos, and the final one is obviously going to be a long video. Really? Silver Sword is one of the still play. Okay. That critical chance is awesome. Crit! I mean, it didn't really matter, I just wanted to see it. Dang. Hopefully the bow attacks first, so that he gets the level up there, and yeah. So, yeah, this chapter is pretty self-explanatory. Those roll down. So that one will go... Or something. I don't remember the exact paths, but be careful. With racing and mist. And sword, actually. And yes, I am going to have Ike. I don't know if I said Ike or Ike. One of the two. I'm going to have blue-haired guy deal with that side all on his own. All on his own. He moves. You may be a wyvern rider like your father, but you know nothing of a true knight's faithfulness. Nice! He's gonna be dead next turn. Too bad the rocks are gonna roll regardless. I think one of the rocks can hit Racing. Oh geez. They did 10 damage. Racing has 21 HP, so he can survive 2. Huh. That was a critical. I did 3 damage. Okay. Facial sheer panic. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That was scary, to say the least. Sorry if I'm bothering my phone right then. It's bothering you. It's just I have dinner soon. And I'm just checking to make sure there's no update. But either way, yeah. Okay. I got worried for a second. Oh, phooey! The forged axe will make quick work, though. I was about to say, either a critical hit. The first hit was enough. Ah, well, reinforcements. Man! Finally, this is what Ike truly is. When he's good. That's a good level up. Well, let's make sure I can kill the boss guy. Yeah. Gather as many fools as you like. Your weaknesses cannot survive. No one on earth shall withstand the might of our king. At level 17 or level 18? 18! Nice! Okay, this is going relatively smooth. This chapter isn't that. The only relatively complex even thing about it is, here's the thing, it's not worth it to try to stop the boulders from going down. Yeah, those three are useless. Those two are also useless. That one? Yep, all the remaining ones are kind of useless, yeah. Actually. I don't trust with the ballista. Even I think they'll be all of them are pretty sure off ballista. And not arrow ballista. I don't trust them. Boom. Miss. Yep, see, a lot of people are leaving the ballistas. I mean, the rocks. That's why I did that placement. I won that because of the sword master. Nice, still one hit KO too. I do think he'll be level 20 by the end of the next chapter. I'd love if she could get A-ranking access to it. Randolph is honestly probably the best beast traveler dude in this game. None of the others are really spectacular in my opinion. Life isn't terrible. Mordecai isn't terrible for a killer. First time I played Murray, I was really wondering what he would use. Because I didn't know how to read, so I thought he actually stayed useful. I didn't realize it was because of the ring. And then he banned, actually. Then he banned. This! Actually, thinking that he was able to stay peaceful, so I thought he was wow, he's so good because he can stay peaceful. So naturally, his performance in Radiant Dawn is very disappointing. I can't remember what game has the largest cast in the franchise. I can't remember if it's Fire Emblem 12 or 10. I know they're the two biggest. They're bigger than the modern games. Three Houses has a decently tiny cast compared to the predecessors. Not including Shadows of Legend, which obviously has a very tiny cast because it comes from a game with a tiny cast. It's a remake of a game with a tiny cast, is what I meant to say. Okay, I for a second was about to be like, racing? Shadow Dragon has a big cast, but it's still one of the bigger casts, but not the biggest. I can't remember if it's Radiant Dawn or FE12. That's something I'm curious about now. Nice. Nothing's more satisfying than seeing Ike just clap these fools. Oh. Oh. Critical. Aww. Even if it was just for fun, I wanted it. Okay, I was wondering if the final boulder would be dropped. Oh no. Okay. That's why how much damage you can do. Nice. I haven't had to reduce the recovery stat at all yet. Oh, what is her magic ring? Yay! It's S, so she can use the Ashnera staff. Honestly, this chapter really is nothing. Oh. I stand with a giant over there. Ow! There's more rocks. What was the point? Ah, first one. Nice. He's gonna be level 17 for sure. With the exception of that Sword Master, this is like perfect for Kieran. Hit, please. Nice. I think that was a cover staff. Was it how that? Nope, okay. It actually doesn't stupidly order like it does in Radiant Dawn. Not Radiant Dawn, Thracia. Blah. So many games. So many games. I'm getting all mixed up now. Somehow. Even though a lot of them are so very different. I'm getting all mixed up now. Oh no. How is it possible? I don't know. Nice. Good work. Good work. Gotta get clear some levels because he's still kind of weaker than this. Strength and speed, please. Defense is not bad. I'm not about that one at all. Nice. Now that he can use Silver Axes, he can actually deal damage. There's always a big problem with him. His hit and his damage is the problems I've always had with him. Either. I was supposed to say now we're going to be useful. Nice, 17. And that was a perfect level up. HP, strength, speed, and defense. Literally, perfect Ike level up. At least this point in the game is a perfect level. Speed and strength are capped. I forgot they were so low in this darn game. They're not. Imagine if all the stats were Kaga low, Kaga caps. That would be so. Also, that's something that I honestly find it would be so interesting. If you gave Thracia caps to games like the GBA games in this. Such an intriguing idea. And I know people have done it in World Hacks, and it's so curious, because it really changes how you want things done. Especially if you don't touch the growth rates. Because, like, you would obviously always want to promote at level 10. If you had modern growth rates with Kaga level caps. Because his level caps were low, and his growth rates were also low. But higher more modern games have higher growth, but also higher caps. So if you take the current growth rates and the old caps, it would be so interesting to see the results. How unbalanced it are, especially if you apply it to the enemies. If you apply it to the enemies, you would have maxed out stat player units fighting maxed out stat enemy units, and that would be so interesting to watch. By the way, if you're wondering if it would be fun to be the ones pushing the boulders, answer, it isn't. You may ask, how do I know that? Eventually you'll know too. Man, that was no XP. Am I just using those two units? Yeah, really. Again, Path of Radiance isn't a hard game. I still am trying to decide what I want to do with Mist. I'm trying to decide if I want to level her up to 20 or not. Because a part of me is like, I really should, but another part of me is like, I don't see a point in it. It's not as important as I am. As long as I load her up with elixirs, it'll probably be fine. Which is probably what I'm going to do. Here's the thing, obviously, the DS games introduced reclassing, I've never been a fan of is it reduces unit individuality because, oh, your healer died? Well, take this pre-promote paladin that you were never going to use to turn him into a bishop. Okay. I prefer bonus XP. Bonus XP means that you take this unit like, oh, this is a unit that I recruited but I wasn't really going to use, but since my healer died, let me just use a ton of bonus XP on this healer. And all of a sudden, now he's capable. So, I like it a lot. And that's the chapter. Chapter 25, simple chapter, not too bad. And there we go. That's pretty nice. I think the next chapter will be another quick one, but I'm not sure. It's a big map with a lot of enemies, but the way I play it is... well, you'll see it. It's just a lot of them. It looked like there were more of them from down there. Now we finally got you. Eat rock. Eat rock. I'm clever.
Eek!
Above us, look out! Need a hand? Jabard, you came. Well met, Rayson. And well met to the rest of you as well, warriors of Crimea. How did you come to be here? I thought I'd help you wipe out Dan. That's good news for us. But has something happened? Why did you suddenly decide to help? I asked for his aid. We must defeat King Dan. To that end, the more powerful we are, the better, yes? So that's the story, is it? It's true that Rayson requested my aid. However, that's not the only reason that I'm here. What is it? In a moment. First, let us meet with the King of Lions. He awaits us at the foot of the mountain. Understood. Come on, everyone. Let's get off this peak and take a rest at the bottom.
King Aegus, it's an honor to see you again.
First, let me offer you my congratulations. You made quite the triumphant return, Princess Olympia.
Thank you. And allow me to express my gratitude for having the Kingdom of Gallia fighting at our side. Your presence fills me with strength.
During this short interim, you managed to turn the tide of war. To be honest, I'm quite surprised.
I didn't come this far on my own. My Lord Ike and his brave companions were with me. It was only with the support of that many I was able to return home.
Yes. Well, reports cover most of that. Everything that happened in Begnion and Dan as well.
As to that, about this...
King Gallia! Princess Crimea! I apologize for interrupting the festivities, but there's something I must discuss with you. When you gather over there. This group contains the people who are at the heart of the last battle, correct?
Yes, it is.
What about those two children? Surely they weren't involved. Children? This is Soren. He's my tactician. And this is my sister, Mist. Before we begin this war council, there's something I need to share with all of you. It's a story that involves my parents as well. I've kept most of it for my sister, but I felt this would be a good chance for her to hear it, so I asked her to join us. Understood. Go on. It all begins when we met Princess Olympia and escorted her into the forest of Gallia. And that is everything I know.
Father, is that how... Mom? That's not true, is it? Mist, do you want to leave? No, I'm alright. I'm just a little confused. Mist.
That's the whole of it, eh? So this wasn't ever just a dispute between Crimea and Daean. There was something else at play the entire time.
What could King Ashdod's ultimate goal possibly be? He risked everything, even surrendering his own country.
20 years ago, even before he became king, he tried to release the Dark God from within the medallion. However, he was thwarted by the actions of Grail and Elena. What manner of being is this dark god? What would happen if it were to be freed from its prison? I fear the world would once again be beset by the natural calamity, much like it was 800 years ago. At the time, all the world save Tellius was drowned beneath the seas.
Is that a true story? I thought it was nothing more than a fable.
We have living proof. Golda's king Degensia. He and 2 other herons fought alongside the goddess herself to defeat the Dark World.
King Golda was one of the legendary heroes, but he's still alive.
The Black Dragon King is a living fossil, stubborn as anything alive. He's been trying to control the rest of us for years, and he's always says the same thing. Do not fan the flames of strife. As long as Larhan's medallion exists, you must never bring war that engulfs the entire continent.
Never begin a war? It's possible.
Perhaps there is more than one way to get the Dark God its freedom. Oh, aren't you the clever one? This is what the Dark Dragon says. The truth of that is unknown. There's a war going on right now.
The Dark God's nowhere to be seen, is it?
I think I finally know Ashtar's intentions. Really? King Golda has said a conflict which engulfs the entire continent would free the Dark God from the medallion. Let us assume that the war would have such an effect on the medallion no matter where it was or who possessed it. And let's also assume that the King of Dayan thinks this as well. I can hear him now. Where is the tinder for the blaze I need? The answer to this question proved to be an easy one. Had to find a way to test his theory. So he attacked neighboring Crimea. It had to be Crimea. Magnian was too big, too powerful. Dan would have lost. Crimea, however, is a country known for its scholarship more than its military strength. Dan probably felt that as a private enterprise invasion would let them win while taking minimal casualties themselves. They were right. Crimea was easy prey. King Raman was also friendly toward Lagoon. Imagine that this, too, decision. If things went well, the conflict would be easy enough to engulf Crimea's ally, Gallia, and the fires would spread. First Crimea, and Gallia, and eventually Magnian as well. Dayan's power would increase, as strife and discord would spread across the land, and eventually reaching the lost medallion. So you believe King Dayan's goal is to awaken the Dark God after all? At the very least, it is one of his ambitions. There can be no mistaking that. Which means that our plan to attack him at the capital fits right into his strategy, doesn't it? It's the trigger he needs to break the Dark God's bonds. Even if that's true, we can't stop him now. The war's gone too far for that. We have to smash Dayan to end his menace once and for all. We bury every one of them and finish him. Agreed. That's the only plan that makes any sense. If only we had the medallion with us.
What is it, Mason? Is there a way to avoid all of this?
We, that is the descendants of Leron, have a gift.
Through the power of the slumbering gladiator, we have the ability to suppress the chaotic energies of the Dark God in the medallion. So, even if a massive battle occurred, if it were in my possession, I'd be able to. I'm so sorry. It's because of my carelessness that the medallion was lost in the first place.
Mist, I told you that wasn't your fault, didn't I?
But you were never careless, Mist. I know you kept the medallion next to you at all times. You told me that was a keepsake of your mother's, and you always took good care of it, didn't you? That's why it's not your fault. So please don't punish yourself anymore. Alright? Princess Alicia?
She's right. And besides, the Dark God could be released no matter where the medallion is. So it's nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Reynolds.
Alright, it's about time for you to hear what I have to say. Grayson? Yes? I'm sorry. What? Leanne's been kidnapped. It may have been by Dan's hand. That can't be. Why would Leanne be taken? The least gladiator can only be sent by the girl, Altena, right? But Ashtar doesn't know that. Oh no. What a mess. Nothing can ever be clear and simple, can it? Darn, I didn't get all of them there. Darn, oh well. Doesn't really matter, though. Oh, this map, I guess that makes sense. In a valley amidst the Morhoth's range, Ike and company are reunited with King Canigus of Gallia. King Tabarn of Phoenicius also arrives and brings with him a disturbing tale. His words serve notice. There is no time to waste. The final showdown with Ashnor is coming. Between the forces of Canigus, wow, I cannot speak. Between the forces King Canigus' grandson before returning home and the soldiers Tabarn reigns. The Crimean army possesses 3 times the fighting power than it did when it left Bedouin. Even so, King Dan's forces encamped in the capital are strong, rested, and comparable number. In addition, the road to the final confrontation is blocked by 2 formidable obstacles: Fort Pinel and Nados Castle. However, these 2 tests are faced will likely affect the course of the war. Chapter 26, Clash. Boring map, nothing really special to it. Not a bad chapter, not a good chapter, it just exists. I see, so Crimea and Gallia have finally joined forces, have they? Half-breeds and humans fighting side by side, how sweet. In addition, it seems the incident with the Heron Princess has brought more Phoenicians to the struggle as well. The Hawk King is even involved, eh? This means that the Crimean army's strength of arms is all but equal to our own, and growing daily. Of course, this pathetic ragged band is still no match for our superior leadership and skill. Things are getting interesting, are they not? Well, I'm still unsatisfied. Divide our army into 2 battalions. Send one to meet the Crimeans. Yeah, you will be in charge of that battalion. Bertram. Bertram? Does that bother you? Well, perhaps I should leave it to you and see what happens. You believe I would betray you? I believe your heart has considered it. Surely you jest. I will divide our forces and see that they march to meet Crimea under Bertram's command. Is that satisfactory? I'll leave it to you, good sir. One other thing, Your Majesty. In my absence, you order the death of Mena. And yes, I'd forgotten about that one. Well, that's what interested her when she failed the whole day as captain. You know, I'm no use for failures. Yes, I remember it now. I ordered General Katrina to take care of her. Another failure under my command. I told Katrina the task was beyond her. Capturing enemy minerals. Why do you ask? According to one of General Katrina's men, they have indeed captured her. And with the general's death, they were unsure what to do with her. As one of Katrina's better qualities. She didn't always follow orders. Well, what do you intend to do? I wish to receive your instructions. Do you still wish to have her killed? Or have you changed your mind? Do as you will, I cannot. However, do not bring her into my presence. And that one is near. Rajan seems to go restless. As you wish. Everyone seems to be here. Go ahead, Soren. You can begin now.
Very well.
Please look at this map. The current position of our army is here in the Morhoth range. Between us and the capital, there are 2 large outposts of enemy troops. Fort Finel and Nados Castle. Both hulls were built to guardian our fair land, but now Dan rules them both, and knows of us. With rations set, they can hold out a year. Say what you will of Dan and her foul plans. One must admire her skill in things of war. Come now, Bastion. Why would you praise our foe? I do but speak the mean of it, good sir. The truth is harsh, but lies would be worse still. Would you two shut it, please? Sheesh. Fort Finel and Nados are fairly close to one another. I doubt they would expect both of us to attack both at once. That seems to be a waste of our strength. And we don't want to get ambushed from the rear while we're attacking. We cannot divide our army, but we could send a small force to attack the base with weaker defense and keep it occupied. At the same time, the main army can focus on the other one and conquer it. I see. So which one has more soldiers? That'd be for Final. Very well. The main army will lead an assault on Final. Meanwhile, I'll take my army and a unit or so of galleons and set out for Nato's castle. We'll launch an attack, and when they come out to meet us, we'll retreat. Then we'll attack again. It'll keep them busy. That should give us the time we need. We'll take care of our front by day's end. Let's go capture a fort. And it's settled then. And obviously they didn't mention about Benyon will protect their rear. I spent that much money? Oh, what? Huh. Oh, is that when I get the silver axe? And yeah, okay. That's when I got Oscar and Kira silver. Okay. That's where I'm gonna end this video for now. YouTube. Well, see you next time. Next recording session, I think we're gonna finish the game. I'm gonna go eat dinner then. It's showtime.